Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my thoughts on the Younique Moodstruck 3D Fiber Lash Mascara and a possible dupe. I'm sure you are all very familiar with this mascara. If you haven't tried it yourself, you have at least seen it advertised on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. And I often thought that a lot of the results that were achieved that they were saying were great results were kind of reminiscent of Tammy Faye Baker to me, which is kind of scary. That was one of my main complaints why I never really wanted to try it is I'm not a fan of spider lashes and I like mine to look very separated and fanned out and more long rather than thick. I think that the individual results that you can get vary depending on how you apply the fibers and how much you put them on, like how many coats you do. I think you can definitely achieve a less dramatic result. I don't feel like what I have on today is too like crazy. This would be about as lengthy and clumpy and spidery as I would want to go, but you could definitely build it up a little bit more. So first off, this is a two-step mascara and you get 2 tubes whenever you purchase it. The full purchase price is $29 and then you do have to pay $5.50 for shipping, and then with the tax included for mine, I think it was like $2 and something for tax. I ended up paying $37.40 for this mascara. So that is really pricey whenever you work it out like that with the shipping and the tax. So next up, let's get into the packaging. Whenever I placed my order online, it said that they had new and improved packaging. So I was kind of interested to see how that would be because prior it was in a kind of clamshell, it looked like a sunglasses case type of package where your 2 mascaras would rest in these little wells that they had in there. So whenever I got it, this is the outer packaging that I got, and it does feel very nice. It's like a NARS packaging where it's like that kind of satiny cardboard, and then that's that, just a really big box for 2 mascara products. And then the inside comes with this little limp noodle type of pouch. I mean, it's really cheap, guys. It feels really cheap, and I will never use this because whenever you do open it up and there are mascaras in it, there's a little flap of fabric in here that is not sewed down. So then your mascaras get stuck in it trying to come out. Like, no, it's garbage. Now onto the packaging of the tubes. They do look really nice. It again feels like that NARS packaging. And so here are your tubes. You can see that one is a little bit skinnier and shorter than the other. The taller, thicker one is your actual mascara, which is the Transplanting Gel. That's what they call it. And then your smaller packaging is your actual fibers, and they just call it 3D fibers. Now, the process that they recommend for putting this on is that you take your Transplanting Gel, put it on just like a regular mascara, put on 1 coat, and after that you take your 3D fibers and you put those on immediately after the Transplanting Gel. Then you go back in with your Transplanting Gel, put it on immediately over the fibers to lock those in. Then while that is still wet, you go back in with your fibers and then back in with the Transplanting Gel. And you can keep doing that as many times as you want to achieve the look that you're looking for. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the actual products that are in these 2 tubes. First up, we have the Transplanting Gel, and this is what the wand looks like whenever you bring it out. It is a tapered style wand. It's kind of cone shaped, and the bristles are spaced evenly throughout the whole thing. And my really only gripe about this is that the very top, the base of the bristles, the little thingy in here that pulls off the excess product does not quite get the excess product off of the very top of this. So you do kind of have to knock some of it off. You can see right here that whenever I turn it, it's kind of glooped up right there. But other than that, this is actually a pretty good mascara just on its own. I feel like it does build up just a little bit of length on its own. That of course might be due to there already being fibers from constantly, doing the layers. So there's a little bit of fibers in here that mix in. But overall, I kind of like the formula of it. It's nice. Then let's open the next one that is the fibers. And they're not wet, they're just dry fibers. So you do have to be careful of that whenever you're applying these. So this is what the wand looks like for the fibers. It is very skinny and just has a ton of fibers on here. You can see them just kind of hanging around there. It looks kind of cottony. But let me see if I can just put some. You can see them right there on the back of my hand. That's pretty much what the fibers look like. They're just very tiny, little, teeny weeny bits of fiber. And then you put those on your lashes and then just go in with your transplanting gel again to seal them in place. Now, my first mistake whenever I first used this product was after I put on the first layer of gel, I went in with the fibers at the base of my lashes like you would with a regular mascara and then worked up. And after I put them on, my eyes started getting very red and irritated and watering. And I realized it's because the fibers were too close to the base of my lashes and they were getting into my eyes and just causing a lot of irritation. What I've learned to do now is that once I put on my layer of transplanting gel, I just cover the very tips of my eyelashes with the fibers. So if this is my little wand here, I just go in to the very tips like that. That way you don't have quite as much irritation on your eyeballs because the fibers are more to the end of your lashes rather than right there at the base. Another thing to keep in mind is that these little fibers get everywhere whenever you put them on. If you just sit here and are putting them on like this, you're gonna have black all over your cheeks, all over your chest, your shirt, whatever you're wearing. So what I like to do is just get my mirror. I have one like this and I just swivel it, or you can just take a regular hand mirror and I go like this and just put my eye right there and I look down so that any extra fibers falls down onto the mirror and they don't fall onto your cheeks, your shirt, anything that you're wearing, and it doesn't cause quite as much of a mess. Overall though, I think that this is a decent mascara. I would not purchase it again just because of the price and the work involved in achieving the results from it that they advertise and that you would want. But now, guys, let's get on to a drugstore dupe. I had already placed my Younique order. I was at Ulta just browsing around and noticed a drugstore eyelash extension kit and was like, huh, that looks very similar to the setup that Younique has. And surprise, it is from Physicians Formula. This is called their Eye Boost Instant Eyelash Extensions Kit. And you have, again, just your transplanting gel, or they're just calling it a mascara, and then you have your eyelash extensions. And it's a two-step thing, just like Younique, and it is less than half the price whenever you include the shipping. This is $14.99. Now, this is extremely similar to Younique. The brush is a little bit different. It is just very slightly curved, just a little bit. And the thing inside does not wipe off the excess quite as good as the Younique one. So it does tend to clump up, and the actual little top of this does tend to get a little bit goopy because of that. But I actually like the performance of this mascara better just on its own. It is a really good lengthening mascara. And then your extensions are exactly the same. It's the same type of brush, the same type of extensions, everything. These mascaras perform exactly the same. I did not notice a single difference in them. Honestly, like if you were to put them in front of me and, you know, show me one eye with one and the other eye with the other product, I would not know the difference. They are that similar. And just to prove that point, I actually did one eye with Younique and one eye with the Physicians Formula. Can you guys tell the difference at all? So are you ready for the reveal? This eye has the Younique on it and this eye has the Physicians Formula. They are so incredibly similar. Like, I can't tell the difference looking at them. I can't really tell the difference the way that they go on. They both build up the same. They both have the same fallout from the fibers throughout the day. They're both difficult to remove. It's just so similar. Guys, go for the Physicians Formula if you really want to try the Younique because it is the same thing. And you can wear this mascara on its own and it still be even better than the Younique mascara on its own. So guys, that is it for this review. I hope that you found it helpful. Hopefully I can save you half off if you're planning on buying the Younique one. Go for Physicians Formula. I will catch you guys next time. Bye!